Hello Stings, this will be our fourth and final video in the Unit 3 review video series. The final three questions down here at the bottom on the back, numbers 13, 14, 15, are what we will be covering. So on number 13, they ask us to find the slope of a line given an equation. Remember that slope is always the coefficient of the x term. So here's our slope. So we just write down m equals -4/3. For number 14, we have a table of values. I need to make a change here. This -3 should have been a +3. And what we have to do is use this table to find the x and y intercepts. So for the x-intercept, this is where you're looking for when y is equal to 0. So we look at the table and we see that we do not have a 0 in the y column, so what that means is we need to extend the table. So these are going from 10 to 8 to 6 to 4, so this would be a 2, and then a 0 would be the next two items in that table. So we also will need to extend the x column. This is counting by threes, so -6, -3, 0, 3, 6, and then 9. So what we end up with is that our x-intercept is here at 9, 0. So our x-intercept is 9, and its ordered pair is 9, 0. For the y-intercept, we are looking in the table where the x is equal to 0, and that gives us a y value of 6. So the the y-intercept is 6, and its ordered pair is 0, 6. So in our final question, they are asking us to find which of these 6 items represent direct variation. For equations, remember that means that y equals k times x, where k is the constant of variation. So let's start here at the back with the two equations. We have one that says y equals something times x minus something, and then here we just have a coefficient for x. So this one is not direct variation, but this final one is, where k is equal to -1/2. So for the two equations, we found the one that is direct variation. For graphs, in order to be direct variation, your graph must go through the origin. So this graph here does not go through the origin, so it is not direct variation. This graph does go through the origin, so this one is direct variation. And finally, the table. Because our graph goes through the origin, that means 0, 0 has to be one of its ordered pairs. And if you look here in the second table, 0, 0 is indeed one of the ordered pairs, whereas in the first table it's 0, 3. So this table is not direct variation, but this table is, because it shows that this graph would go through the origin. This graph shows in the picture that it goes through the origin. And this one shows, this equation shows that we have a constant of variation of -1/2. Your test over Unit 3 is on Tuesday. Thank you so much for your attention, and good luck. Hope you do well.